Hello everyone. So I'm making this video to basically show you all the products I have purchased in order for me to get started with making some epoxy resin art. Now I was inspired after seeing a lot of YouTube videos and photos online. Specifically, I'm going to start making keychains. Well, I'm going to try my hand at making keychains out of resin epoxy. So I'm just going to give you a rundown of everything I purchased so that we can just document this journey. Maybe I'll help you learn something along the way. I've never used resin before or attempted this, but I'll go ahead and include some pictures of things that I've seen that inspired me to want to pursue this journey. It seems like a really nice hobby to have, but it could get kind of expensive. But overall I've spent probably like around maybe $100 on Amazon with all the supplies, and I'll go ahead and put some links in the description. But let's go ahead and get started on what I purchased. So I bought some epoxy resin. It's called Fan Ot, and it's a two-part resin, which means it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So whatever amount you use of part A, you use the same amount of part B, which is the hardener. So you just mix it together. I also bought some epoxy resin colorant. So in here, it comes with pretty much every color from red to blue to yellow to orange. There's also a couple of cool neon colors in there, and I'll go ahead and post a picture of those neon colors with me shining a UV light on them so you can see how that color pops. So within this resin kit right here, it came with some droppers, 2 mixing popsicle sticks, 2 sets of gloves, and some epoxy resin glitter that you could mix in to give like a nice little effect. So this is some silicone mold release. So this was the last thing I purchased. I didn't know you needed this on your molds, but apparently silicone molds don't last forever. So in order to prolong the life of your molds, you need some sort of a conditioner slash mold release. So I went ahead and bought this based on reviews. And the mold I bought was from eBay. So I bought this one because it has a bunch of different cavities and options. I was told this is just for baking, but from the videos I've seen online and tutorials, you could use baking molds. The finish really depends on the mold. This one luckily has a glossy shine to it, so that's how the pieces should come out. If your mold is really like a matte finish, they won't be shiny at all, which means you'll have to put like another layer of resin on top to make them shine and be smooth. But I already went ahead and sprayed this, so that'll be the first thing I use to create my keychains. And of course, when you're doing keychains, you need some Keychain Hardware. So I went ahead and bought these little key rings. They're your basic D-ring type. And I'm still waiting on some eye screws, because you're going to need to screw something into the finished resin piece in order to hook it on to this jump ring. But that's pretty much what I purchased from eBay. You get 50 sets of these in the link I provided, and they're really nice quality. They have a nice spring to them. I like them. And they got your little swivel hook right there. Yeah, I hope this goes well for me, because I'd like to make a lot more pieces. Eventually I'll start putting letters into the resin pieces to spell out words and names. I already got those right here, they're called letter sequins, easily found online. But those will have to wait until I master the process of at least being able to make a resin piece in one of these shapes. So there's a bit of a learning curve, and it's like anything else, trial and error, but I figured I'd make this for you guys so you could be here experiencing the process with me without spending any of your own money. Like I said, I spent like about $100 on this stuff. Resin isn't cheap, but this one, it was around like 16-17 bucks on Amazon. But overall, everything adds up. I've got a couple of other molds on the way, but wish me luck, and I should be posting some videos on how the process goes, and we'll get this channel going. So thank you. Everybody be safe out there with the pandemic. Wear your masks. Just show other people that you care, and we'll see you in a bit. Stay tuned for those photos I was telling you about.